Welcome back to Domingo Live. I want to talk to you now about this organization. It's been around for decades, helping keep residents from 11 coastal Bend counties fed. 11 coastal Bend counties. I think it's 30 million pounds. I said 130, but I think it's 30 million pounds that they donate through the generosity of so many other folks who donate to them. Of course, I'm referring to the Coastal Bend Food Bank. And after so many decades, the nonprofit is building a brand new facility that'll serve even more South Texas residents who are in need of food, those who go through the crisis of not having food. I was fortunate enough to be given a closer look, a private tour, if you will, through the progress of this multi-million-dollar building, and all thanks to Bea Hanson, she made it possible. Here's this week's Mi Gente.
I really am in awe when I stand in the middle of that building and I look around, and it's hard to believe that it's happening.
What are we looking at? Describe this for me.
This is the drive-through.
This is the drive-through that makes up the new 108,000 square foot warehouse home to the Coastal Bend Food Bank.
It was a dream for so many years, and a need, a tremendous need. 60% of our product was on outside storage. It was costing us a lot of money. All of this that you see here, the back end is the cooler. This building here is the freezer.
A far cry from the old facility where the need was more space and more storage. Now, because of the generosity of several individuals and organizations, the Coastal Bend Food Bank will no longer have that issue. And it'll all happen, it seems, in the nick of time.
We've been in emergency mode since the hurricane. Because it's been the pandemic, it's been the freeze, it's now the economy. People are in need. They're trying to make ends meet, but it's just not possible.
The possibilities, however, will be endless once this mega structure is up and running, providing not only sustenance.
All this is going to be glass again, and this is the show kitchen. And this is where people will be learning how to cook, how to prepare food that is healthy, etc. So this is going to be a beautiful show kitchen.
The new food bank will have so much more space, not just for the storage of food products, but also for community meetings available to other nonprofits or civic organizations.
And to the side of the building is all the nutrition education. These are their offices. This is the nutrition education classroom, which can be named. If anybody wants to make a donation, it could be named after their family or their business.
It is, after all, through donations that all I was shown on this day was made possible. But Bea Hanson shared a much deeper belief into how the dream, her dream, came to be. It all started with conviction and prayer.
Literally went to my knees and prayed. Next thing, I asked for a sign from God that it was His will. The next week, I get a call telling me that Mackenzie Scott is giving us $9 million. Is that a miracle or what?
Philanthropist Mackenzie Scott provided the seed money to kickstart the project. For Bea Hanson, it was a miracle because 7 years prior, a request for $10 million was denied during a capital campaign fundraiser. This time, the new facility carried a much bigger price tag, $30 million. Now with the building at 70% complete, Bea says there is still a need for $1 million.
We have some asks out, asking people for the last donations. There's still naming opportunities with the building. So anybody that could, any amount of money will be a benefit at this point because we're just catching up at the end. And, we're going to need racking, we're going to need forklift.
Bea Hanson, a very fascinating lady, one I can call a dear friend who has done so much, given a better part of her life to organizing, operating, and leading the way for the Coastal Bend Food Bank. Now at 70% completion, as I mentioned during my report, Bea Hanson says it'll be sometime in October when they have a soft opening for the beginning a new era, really, for the facility, serving future folks here in South Texas who will need, no doubt, more food. And she says that they right now provide 13 million pounds of food to the 11 counties in our area. She says that number is growing by the month. So if you can donate and want to help others around your community, that certainly is one way to go through it.